Good morning, my friends. Today is Trinity Sunday. Well, what's that? Trinity Sunday is the one Sunday a year that we celebrate who God is. The rest of the time, we're talking a lot about what God does and how God acts, the ways that God cares for us and God cares for the world, and God's creating this amazing world, and God asks us to be part of that. One Sunday a year, we talk about who God is. Now, we're people, and God is God. So we don't get all of who God is. The fullness of God is a mystery. Not a mystery novel, but a mystery nonetheless, where there's clues. And those clues tell us a couple of things. They tell us that God is love, and that love is expressed in the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. The Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Three different ways that we understand the love of God. Another way to think about that is love isn't just something that sits there. There's the person who gives love and the person who receives love, and then love. Three different things. The person who gives, the person who receives, and love itself. This is so important in the church that it shows up in a lot of different places. It reminds us that God, who is one, is also three. That God ultimately is a relationship between three different persons, even though God is one. If your mind's kind of getting blown, don't worry. It's been blowing the minds of people for 2,000 years. But I want to show you a couple of things. So here on the cross that sits at the front of the church, you see this symbol. You see right there? 3 and 1. 3 persons, but one God. We're going to go on a field trip, and I'll show you another couple of places where it shows up. So here we are in the back of the choir loft, and I'm going to show you part of a window that is most of the time kind of hidden because it's right behind the organ. It overlooks the plaza where you walk into the church, and you can see it sort of when you look up. But I'd be happy the next time you're in church for you to come up to the choir loft and visit. And oh, by the way, you can see the cross that you see that means All Saints. It shows up in a different place right on this window. But let's look up a little bit higher. So we keep on going up, 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 and there it is. Look, you see? 3 and 1. A triangle shape with the 3 fish overlaid on it. God is 1 and God is 3. Now I'm going to take you and show you one of the most important places where we remind ourselves of the truth and the importance of who God is. I'm still in the choir loft, but now we're looking at the front of the church and the big stained glass that's over the altar. Look all the way up at the top. I'm going to give you a close-up shot now. So we're looking at the stained glass at the front of the church, and I want you to keep your eye at the very top. As we move in, we can see that same 3 and 1 symbol that we've been talking about. The 3 circles, but 1 triangle. Each of these places are a way of saying God. There's one more place that I wanted to show you that we have symbols of the Trinity, and it's here in the Welcome Center. This is called the icon of the Holy Trinity. There's a lot I could say about this painting, about this icon, but I'm going to just point your attention to one place. If you look at the 3 people in this icon, they all have the same face. They're wearing different clothes. It's the way that the artist is trying to convey, get across, help us understand the 3 persons of God, but all one God. One God, 3 people. So On Trinity Sunday, we celebrate who God is. God is love. There's the person that gives love, there's the person who receives love, and there's the love. That kind of three parts, one God. See you next Sunday.